Today we are going to be talking about betrayals and backstabbing. So firstly, to understand that we have a chakra in our shoulder blades, which is on either side of our spine, upper spine, which is our center or our energy center for betrayals and backstabbing, or the need for faithful following, loyalty and integrity, because they are two sides of the same coin. Now, before we even get into doing affirmations and statements, because it may not be so much about statements today as it is about understanding that why would we even invite, or why would we have the need to invite betrayal and backstabbing? Because if you think about it as adults, or from a very logical space, no one wants to be betrayed, or no one wants to betray someone else also consciously, right? Because none of us are, so to say, evil by nature. So then why does this happen? Now, in backstabbing and betrayal, firstly, there will be two concepts that I will discuss, okay? Because the right shoulder blade is about others betraying you or backstabbing you, and the left is about you betraying others or even yourself or the creator. Okay, so we will discuss both these aspects. So first, let's discuss the right shoulder blade, which is the need to invite the experience of being betrayed or backstabbed by others. Now, there can be several reasons why we would invite such an experience. One of them being that we have a need to grow through betrayals. So for instance, when we are young or at some point in our life, we get betrayed, and through that betrayal, we discover a sort of strength in us which propels us to move forward. And maybe this happens once or twice more. Now, what does that do in your subconscious space? It starts to make an equation which says that betrayal or backstabbing is equal to growth.
What are the odds?
One, I'm just going to mute everyone. Yeah, sorry. Okay, so that could be one very important association that you may need to. Okay.
Ma'am, you please mute everyone.
Yes, I've just muted. Thank you, Dr. Morgan. Okay. So the first reason, like we were discussing, would be an association of growth through betrayals or getting backstabbed. Okay. Now, other than that, there could also be a karmic backlog. Now, when we say karmic backlog, we understand that life is a set of different experiences. If you have been put in an experience of one extreme and you have not found completion in that experience, or you have judged it, or you have guilt of it, then you will come into a space where you are going to be in the opposite spectrum. So for instance, in some pre-programming, in some life, you had backstabbed or betrayed others, and there was huge guilt or regret associated with it. Now, because of that remaining guilt, regret, you may be now put in a situation where you are the one who's being backstabbed or betrayed. Now see, there's nothing right or wrong, and you needn't subscribe to all of it. Not all reasons may fit for all of us. Each one of us will have a different thing that we resonate with, and nothing needs to be judged or discarded. You simply need to recognize that this is the drama that's going on. Okay. Then, thirdly, sometimes we are put into the position of being betrayed or backstabbed to propel us into something forward. So more often than not, most of the people who experience backstabbing or betrayals on an ongoing basis are being pushed to start looking inward, to start looking into their spiritual awakening, to understand the concept of independence, to understand what it is to be self-reliant, and to understand how maybe to be better approachable by people. Because sometimes, it is not even the intention of the other person to backstab or betray us. Maybe they just want to get out of the way, and we take it as backstabbing. So the experience has a brilliance in it. The experience has a reason for it. When we understand what are we being asked to do because of this experience, then we can just focus on the brilliance, and the need to get that brilliance through the experience of betrayal and backstabbing starts to dissipate or move away. Yeah. Now this is about the right shoulder blade. So this is about the experience of inviting or why the need to get betrayed by others. Now the left is just the opposite. The left is about us betraying or us being the perpetrator, backstabbing others or even our own self. Now obviously immediately the response is no, but why would I betray others? I don't backstab. So no, consciously maybe we don't want to. But there are so many layers to us. For instance, we don't like confrontation. We would do anything to avoid an argument. We would escape something. Now, when you want to do all these things, sometimes even just the intention of not hurting someone, you end up hurting them. And as a result, you end up becoming the perpetrator for others. Sometimes it also happens that you have been placed as a backstabber so that the other people can experience backstabbing. So as someone else was placed as a perpetrator in your life, you could also be the perpetrator to help other people complete their experience or their need to go through backstabbing. And hence you may backstab. And all of this ultimately boils down to somewhere in your space, you are betraying your own life purpose or mission in life. The moment you align yourself to what you are meant to do, what is your mission, what is your purpose, and you stick to that, you remain a pillar. The letdown or the feeling of betrayal that other people face because of you completely starts to disappear. Sometimes we also have the need to grow through guilts. So we create a beautiful drama around us that we end up betraying someone or even betraying our own self, our own purpose, the creator, and then we have a huge guilt of doing so. And then through that guilt, we again start tapping inwards. We start thinking, oh, okay, I should have done this better. I should have been a better person, and that's how you grow and evolve in life. So now next time you want to grow, you attract guilt. And one of the easiest way to guilt yourself is by hurting someone else. So are we understanding the general concept or the reasons why we may either attract backstabbing or betrayal and also sometimes be the ones who are betraying ourselves? And at the soul level, the ultimate betrayal that we do is that with God or the Creator or our higher self, whatever you resonate with. Because when we are not completely in integrity with what we are meant to do, with why we are created, and we put on facades and masks, we begin to betray our own self or the Creator. Any questions so far, or are we okay? Okay. So now
one question, can jealousy also be a reason to betray?
Yeah, again, jealousy. So Ramdeep, jealousy also is a very symptomatic level. The underlying jealousy is your inability to see or understand that how you are unique from others, or the other one feels like that. So you have the need to either attract jealousy or be jealous. Now when you're jealous, out of that spite, you may not want to confront, or you may not even want to acknowledge the fact that I'm jealous. Because actually, if you truly acknowledge that I'm jealous, you will not even betray or backstab, You will be able to confront it, and you'll be able to move forward from that jealousy. But because jealousy is such a taboo, we don't even confront it. And then we end up doing things behind people's back.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, guys, just understand the concept of backstabbing. What is the image that comes to your head? That someone is hitting or stabbing you from the back, right?
Right.
Sometimes life is telling you that you don't need other people to back you up. You need people to walk with you, alongside you. The fact that you feel that you need a backup also sometimes invites the experience of backstabbing. Just so that you can understand that you are self-reliant, you are independent, and with that feeling of self-reliance and independence, you can invite people to walk the path with you, alongside you. Yeah? I hope that answers your question, Ramandeep, a little bit.
Yes, Astha, that makes sense.
Okay, lovely. All right. Okay, so now with that, let's close our eyes for a moment and just begin to affirm, I R5 my need for betrayals. 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 I R5 my association of growth with betrayals and backstabbing. I R5 my association of growth with betrayal and backstabbing. I R5 my association of growth with betrayals and backstabbing. I R5 my association of growth with betrayals and backstabbing. I R5 my association of growth with betrayal and backstabbing. I R5 my association of growth with betrayal and backstabbing. I R5 my guilt of betraying others and myself. I R5 my guilt of betraying others and self. I R5 my guilt of betraying others and self. I R5 my guilt of betraying others and self. I R5 my guilt of betraying others and self. I R5 my guilt of betraying others and self. I R5 my guilt of betraying others and self. I R5 my need to grow through guilt. 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 I R5 my need to be independent. I R5 my need to be independent and self-reliant. I R5 my need to be independent and self-reliant. I archive my need to be independent and self-reliant. I archive my need to be independent and self-reliant. I archive my need to be independent and self-reliant. I archive my need to be independent and self-reliant. I archive my need to be independent and self-reliant. I archive my association of independence with betrayals. 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 I archive my association of self-reliance 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 with betrayals. I archive courage. 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 I archive my need to learn through mirroring. I archive my need to learn and grow through mirroring. I archive my need to learn and grow through mirroring. I archive my need to learn and grow through mirroring. I archive my need to learn and grow through mirroring. I archive my need to grow and learn through mirroring. I archive my need to learn and grow through mirroring. I archive my need to learn and grow through mirroring. I archive my disintegrity. 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 I archive my betrayal of my life purpose. I archive 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 my need for cushioning. 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 Take a few deep breaths in and out. Breathe in through the nose and breathe out through the mouth. And now check, how are you feeling? What is the charge, if at all, with backstabbing and betrayal? Sleepy. Okay, lovely. Sleepy is good. Relaxed. Okay. Feeling light. Light, sleepy, sleepy. Sleepy. Still some charge with guilt. Okay. Okay. Alright, so let's just say I archive my remaining guilts. 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 I archive my remaining sadness. 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 I archive my resistance to faithfully follow my inner calling. I archive my resistance to faithfully follow my inner calling. I archive my resistance to faithfully follow my inner calling. I archive my resistance to faithfully follow my inner calling. I archive my resistance to faithfully follow my inner calling. I archive my resistance to faithfully follow my inner calling. I archive my resistance to faithfully follow my inner calling. So for some of us here who've been working on ourselves for very long, understand that the epitome of this chakra is ultimately to be able to faithfully, with integrity, follow your inner calling. When you do that, when you start doing what you're meant to be doing, there's all these other distractions, so to say, which keep us away, begin to fade away. And sometimes there is a resistance, there is a reluctance to follow that, because we choose to focus on the outside. Okay, and that is the reluctance to follow the inner calling. Goosebumps. Okay. Yes. Does that resonate with everyone, guys? How are we doing? I know I spoke a lot today and not so many statements, but I thought this was required to understand a few little perspective on betrayals and backstabbings, because it's very easy to blame others. Yes, a lot. So Ritika, inner calling, understanding that requires first to just begin to reduce the ripples in the water. So first let go of these emotional charges. Every time you get disturbed or imbalanced, the clarity has to prevail. So clarity can only prevail when the water is still. So find stillness, and in the space of stillness, I think the easiest way is to meditate upon the higher consciousness and just check that what do I need to connect to. It's not even about, our inner calling is not about what we do as much as it is about who we are. It's not about whether I should take up this job or do this or do that. It's about what is that inner truth about us, that core in us, which if we get in touch with, no one can shake. And that comes that because when you do things out of that space, you will get beautiful feedback from the environment also. And you will also feel that irrespective of how the environment reacts or responds to me, I'm good. This is it. And that's what the inner calling is. Yes, felt the same yesterday. Yeah, lovely. Okay. Because again, most of us spend time in trying to find our inner calling or our purpose in the number of things we do or what all do we do. But it's not so much about that. Any particular, yeah.
Madam,
Yes.
I have a pain in the left shoulder blade. That pain gone by after your statement. Thank you so much.
Oh, wow, lovely. Thank you, doctor.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Ritika, maybe you can just message me after this. I can send you a few the meditations that are available that Atman also does. Some of them are really good for just being connected to your higher consciousness. Anything that helps you stay centered. And it's different for different people. Yeah? Okay, lovely. All right, guys, anything else anyone wants to share, or are we good?
I also need the meditation.
Okay, all right. There isn't any one meditation. I'll just see. There's lots that is available that Atman does. So one of them, I'll just share it. Yeah? Okay. All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Asta. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Asta.
Thank you.